Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's conversation on the YouTube Creators Hub podcast. I am super excited about today's interview. We are joined today by Nigel Battle, who is a full-time content creator who manages 2 YouTube channels. After years of being an entertainer on stage, he took his talents to YouTube and went all in at the beginning of 2020, which is a common theme, it seems to be, to launch his variety channel. Exactly 1 year after he started his first channel, he began his second channel in hopes to teach new creators all that he learned while growing his main channel. Nigel is an actor, recording artist, YouTuber, and content creator coach with a passion for music, movies, and all things content creation. Nigel, how you doing today?
I am so good, Dusty. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. And I will say this, if you listening to this, and Nigel, for you as well, if you guys hear some screaming and some giggling, we are recording this podcast at a much later time than I normally do because myself, I had some family obligations yesterday when we had our originally scheduled interview. And so if you hear my daughters giggling and laughing, we have a school performance planned for tonight. So you may hear a little bit of that in the background, but you know what? That makes it even more real. So Nigel, if you would, let my audience know a little bit more about you in that story of you launching your YouTube channels.
Yeah, so it's really ironic that I know everyone had that situation in 2020, but before any of that even happened, I had decided to go all in with YouTube. All growing up my whole life, I always had that personality. I've always been an actor on stage. I started that when I was younger, and then that kind of snowballed into doing drag in my 20s. And everyone just always told me, you have the personality for YouTube. Why are you not on YouTube? What's your YouTube channel link? And I heard that my whole life, and I just never believed in it until that year, 2020. And I decided, let me try this. And what I ended up doing was to snowball off of my drag experience on stage. I ended up recording my own music. I became a producer and I started releasing music. And once I released my first song, I realized I wanted a really loud, fun music video to go with the song. And I created the music video in my room, made the song, and I realized the music video needed a home, and YouTube is the only place for that. So I uploaded my first music video to my channel, and I stared at the channel for a little bit, and I was just kind of like, I can do this. And the idea of variety channel came because I was interested in so many different things. So even taking all the different courses and learning so much, I was kind of told to niche down. I took a chance in making a variety channel because I wanted a place to put everything that I loved all in one area. So I went all in.
So a couple of things that really stand out to me when I go to your channel, which is Nigel Battle on YouTube. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Your channel banner looks fantastic. Everything is very themed. And just a heads up for you guys before you go visit his channel, he's now above the 55,000 subscriber mark. So he is killing it. He does music reactions, movie and TV reviews, personal vlogs, gaming, and a bunch more of just entertainment and educational stuff. So you decided to start the channels. What has been the biggest surprise since starting on YouTube? Like, what is something that, looking at it from like I guess you would say a 100-foot view, you would never think of, but now that you're in it, now that you're a creator, what has been something that has surprised you or shocked you about the journey?
You know what? The impact. And that was from day one. You know, there's so much fear instilled with YouTube. You always hear, and social media in general, you always hear the comments are so bad. There are so many trolls. It could be so harsh. And me looking for a place to just be myself, I was initially so scared of that. I was scared of what people would think of the way I sound, the way I looked, everything. But it ended up being the opposite. I realized through showing different videos and showing different things through my heart, it began to impact people. And I was getting the opposite of comments. I was getting, I can't wait to watch your channels. They're curing my depression. These are really helping my day. They're different things that just, I never thought in a million years that me just uploading, doing something that I love would change someone in such a positive way. And it blew my mind. And that's the most important and the exciting part that I didn't realize would happen for sure.